What's up guys, here with another video. In this video I'll be talking about the OKC Thunder versus the Indiana Pacers, game 5. And sorry I did not watch that game yet because I was just too busy going out, right? I was too busy doing other stuff, right? Let's just put it that way. So thank God game 5 is not the last series because I really want to enjoy playoff. This playoff in the NBA final has been very entertaining and all stuff, but people who are saying that it's gonna be boring, it's gonna be a sweep, the OKC can beat the Pacers in the sweep, you must be out of your mind, man, right? I told you like 2 different teams, right? So yeah, that's what I predicted exactly how the series gonna go, right? It's gonna go 1-1 after the OKC Thunder home court advantage, 2-2 after after you'll play the first 2 games, you're at the Pacers and at the Thunder, right? And whoever wins game 5 is most likely gonna win the series, right? So yeah, as the Thunders are now leading 3-2 in that series, and majority of the time, the Thunders were up, right? And the Thunders are just unpredictable, man. Just Jay Williams, just like out of nowhere, just shot 40 points, right? He even outshot SJ. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SJ, he's been scoring the most, in the most efficient way throughout like the entire series, right? But this time, Jay Williams just shows up, right? I mean, yeah, the Pacers, they got really good bench. That's what kept them in the game, right? Tyrese Haliburton is just so inconsistent, right? I feel like the Pacers are inconsistent to me. This is why, they're not the first seed, in the Eastern Conference as the casuals perspective, right? Yeah, it's like it's not having the best game. Having 1 or 2 really good game, does not make you the best team in the NBA. You have to be consistent, right? Consistency has been a problem for everyone in general, even your professional player, even the Pacer, right? Tyrese Haliburton is just inconsistent, right? I know he get clutch and all point, but the Pacers, they were down by like double digit throughout the game, right? And then fourth quarter they got within 2 points, right? And the Thunder just like turn it up, man. I think they finally figure out how to close out games now, right? I feel like game 1 they purposely put their foot off the gas pedal, right? If they didn't lose game 1, the series would have ended yesterday. It would have, right? By recording the day after June 16th, right? Now they're gonna play at least June 19th. If Pacers don't win that game, then that's officially the last day. But if Pacers win, then it's gonna go game 7 and may the best team win. I think it's OKC now, man. It's OKC all along, right? So yeah, some people, I watched some YouTubers saying that some people saying that Pacers were not the best team to beat the Thunder, right? We don't know who's. I think the closest opponent that ever got to the Oklahoma City Thunder is, I don't know which one, but I would say Pacer or the Denver Nuggets, right? Because they forced the Thunder to play at least 6-8, man. Most of these games they lost was like tight, but no, Denver got blown out several times, 2 times already. So yeah, Pacers are probably closer, but they're just not good enough to beat the Thunder, right? Let's just be honest here, right? They're just not good enough. That's just the thing, right? So yeah, you got Ben Mathurin, right? You got TJ McConnell. Mathurin's also inconsistent too. This is why he's a bench player, right? He's been shooting terrible, and all stuff, right? I think the biggest reason why the Thunders are dominating the Pacers is because of turnovers, right? Yeah, even though Pacers play fast-paced, but it's just the Thunder defense, man. The Thunder just keep playing defense after defense after defense. It's just like if you have a really good defense, you're gonna win a lot of these games, and it's more consistency, right? The Pacers, they don't play consistent. They only gonna get like 1 or 2 wins. This is why you have to win 4 times, right? Pacers can win against the best team, but only like 1 or 2 games, right? But that's not how you win a series. You have to be consistent. When you're consistent, you can win 4 games. Within a 7-game series, right? You can win 4. So, yeah. yeah, if you're having, this is like typical, right? I feel like now this reminds me like why the Thunder should have won game 1. Because the Pacers had 26 turnovers, right? Versus the Thunder had like a quarter amount of turnover versus the Pacers, right? See, even having twice as many turnover, in the game, like from like 22 to 11, like if you have double amounts turnover compared to your opponent, you're gonna lose game. 95% of the time, right? And Thunder did capitalize it, so that's the thing they did, right? If every team just wins at their home game, then Thunders are obviously going to be a winner, but I'd still be shocked if the Pacers beat the Thunder, right? Well, it can go either way. It's still not official yet. Don't get too excited right now, Thunders fan, right? Pacer fan, your season's on the line right now, so God forbid if an injuries happen, then Thunder series is just gonna, so the championship chance is gonna be low to like almost no chance, right? They're gonna have no life. So yeah, just because you win game 5 and you're up 3-2, that doesn't mean you win the series, right? Yeah, like I said, man, you do not want to go to game 7, right? Because game 7 is a very clutch and is very nervous. And if the Thunder and if I feel like I believe in SGA, right? If everybody played bad in game 7, I feel like SGA is just gonna carry the Thunder to out victory. But you never know. The Pacer and Tyrese Haliburton may play really hard game 7, but I don't think the Pacers gonna play well in game 7. I think that could be a blowout, right? But yeah, Pacers are now gonna have to play their freaking butt off, right? I wouldn't be surprised if the Thunder win game 6. I mean, they have to win every single game because they do not want to get momentum, even though they're coming back at home, right? But yeah, you do not. Both teams has to put the foot on the gas pedal until the very end. 48 minutes straight, right? You cannot let them give breathing room because the Pacers at disadvantage because now, like they have to win at the OKC and they have to win in their home game, right? All the pressure's on the Pacers. If Pacers win that game, then the pressure will be even, but now Thunder gets more pressure. So Thunder has to win game 6, right? So yeah, playing one extra game, it does make a big difference because what if players get injured, right? Now, no excuse for the Pacer, man. Don't say like Tyrese Haliburton. I do not want to hear that excuse, right? Tyrese Haliburton, the Pacer had an opportunity to eliminate the Thunder. They had an opportunity, right? Just like what the Denver Nuggets did, right? Denver Nuggets, the Timberwolves, the Grizzlies show you a blueprint, how to beat the Thunder, right? Even though they don't have a talent to beat the Thunder, right? The Denver just fired a head coach. I said this a million times, but if they have a really good head coach, they would have knocked out the Thunder, right? They would have. If the Pacers just learn how to close game 4, and if Tyrese Haliburton was just not inconsistent, then the Pacers would have been up 3-1, and yeah, and technically, they will fold game 5, and they will have a life in game 6, to smell to win the championship, right? They were that close. Let's not act like game 4, it's like, oh, like the Thunder had a legit chance, has a 100% chance. No, it was not. The Thunders were down by like, also, double digits, just like, what the Thunder did to the Pacers, right? The Pacers should just close it out, man. But sometimes, some people disagree. Yeah, I kind of, disagree with my statement too. It's hard to say, but SGA was also, clutch in that moment, right? So, yeah, don't get it's just so hard to avoid, SGA to the free throw line, right? Now, like if they just, shut down SGA, how to figure out to shut down this SGA, then the Pacers gonna win. But as Tyrese Haliburton, play bad, then the whole Pacer goes. So yeah, he's just not good enough to beat the Thunder, to be honest, right? He's just not good enough. Unfortunate, right? So yeah, I feel like that's all I have to say for for this video, right? So yeah, everything else, it's just the Thunder's, just better defense than the Pacers. That's why they're winning, right? It's just a better defense, and it just shows you, That's what real basketball fans said, To order win the championship, you have to play better defense, and they've been putting bigs out there too, so that's another thing. The NBA just needs to stop doing small ball, right, and go big, right? I think the Thunders are just have some size too. They finally figure out like how to beat the Pacers, right? I think they figured it out already. So Game 6 might as well be a wrap, right? But it'll be much more interesting, if they win Game 6. But if I was a Thunder, I would just end it right there. But for the Pacers, you just cannot afford any mistakes, right? And you just have to give it all out there, right? Even though you're disadvantaged, even though you have injuries now, right? Sucks, man. Injury sucks. But yeah, Tyrese Haliburton deal with injury. Hopefully he gets better, and hopefully, he'll go 100%. But yeah, now the Pacers, I should never give the Pacers a chance to beat the Thunder, right? Well, you can say injuries force, but even with or without injuries, then probably still don't make a difference, right? Now, if the Thunder eliminate Pacers in Game 6, at the Pacers, which is hard to win, then you could say injuries bit. But even if they were healthy and they were a little bit better, they still not. I still don't see the Pacers winning Game 7. They have to go to OKC again, and the crowd's going to go really loud, and I don't think they can. I don't think they can do it. Game 5 just showed you, they just have to repeat Game 5 and what they did Game 1 again, and that's how the Thunder eliminate the Pacers from championship, right? They just have to do it. It's that simple. Nothing much more to say.